Hi everyone, I'm back reading my poetry. This poem this morning I'm actually very excited to read. It's been a glorious day so far, and I'm excited to get it on my website and just out. The poem is titled Depression, and I wrote it because the past couple of years I've had a very difficult struggle with depression myself. In 2020, I was involved in a serious car accident and it affected me. And at the same time, a lot of other major things happened in my life that caused me deep pain, and it caused me to go into myself and just get into a slum. I'm excited to share this message because especially during COVID, if you're depressed or you need to get help, for me, what I do might not necessarily be what you do, but I certainly go to God. And if you're not religious, you can go to your family doctor or even look at the CAMH website. We're so blessed to be in North America if you are, because there's so much resources out there. Just make sure you're getting the resource that's right for you. Anyways, without further ado, I'm excited to read this today. So here we go. It's a bit long. Depression. You had a plan for me. It was carefully executed. What seemed like a day took years to build. You magnify the moments, making them bigger than they seem. You trick me into believing I'm you. I judge myself harshly until you're through, and you cut me down and away. You tell me I'm not lovable, that I am a bad friend, that my pain is pathetic, that my tears make me weak. You tell me that I am selfish and ask me who I think I am. And when you've got me in a dark room, you fire all your shots. I know what you're going for. You want my life. Persistent you are, even bringing in the crowd. And I thought the wall was protecting me from you. I never knew it was your greatest weapon. You put the gun to my head and asked me to dig my own grave. You told me it was a bed of roses and asked me to lay. I was about to step in, and then I turned around. I took a look behind me. The devil you are, you pushed me. You told me nobody cares, and I fell right in. You quickly put piles of sand, yelling, telling me what you always wanted to say. You told me I'm better off dead, that I was never wanted. You asked me to look at myself, my ugly self, at my needy self, at my desperate self. Stupid, you said, and then you gave it to me good, as you salvitate, like the beast you are. Nobody will ever love you, not even God. Just die. And I struggled to breathe. The memories filled me. I heard myself laughing. I saw the thunder in the night sky. The chariots were coming. My God left his throne in heaven and parted clouds. I was lifted out of the dust and placed in a peaceful sleep. And when I woke, I wasn't surprised. You were there waiting for my verdict. Showing me your casket, this time it was filled with all the food I like, all the boys I like, all the friends and family I once had. You made it all look so appetizing. You told me if I just stayed, I could have it all, that you just needed my breath, what we agreed upon. I laughed. Suddenly everything seemed so funny. I took a paper and wrote new rules with double bold underline. I wrote one by one. You will not embarrass me, for I am nothing here. I laughed louder. I am happy. I laughed louder. The love of this world seems so conditional, doesn't it? I laughed louder. I truly love myself. I laughed and I laughed and I laughed. Suddenly I looked in the pit. You were there. You showed up as empty. I kicked in your shovel. I took my list, lit it on fire, and threw it in. I laughed. The dust of my body will join you one day. You did always settle for scraps. I laughed and I laughed. I made a new list. KJG, SMM, JK, SMM, RC, SMM, AK, SMM, YX, SMM, JU, SMM, SMS, MM, GSS, MM, EC, SMM, JB, SMM, SMS, SMM, SWS, SMM, one grandmother, two grandfathers, SMM. I put a heart around it, crumpled it in my hand, lit it on fire, and tossed it in your pit. I laughed and I laughed. I inhaled. I exhaled. I found a blank page and wrote, Beauty for Ashes, Phoenix Rising. I put it in my pocket, turned the radio on to Celebration by Kool-Aid and the Gang. Sorry, Kool and the Gang. I did a jig. I laughed, and everyone danced. So just a tribute to that song. I'm actually super excited today, and I thought I would just do a little bit of a jig with my little guy. I hope you guys learn to laugh and learn to take your moments in life and really live life to the fullest. Until next time, God bless you, Melissa.